So, I used to think about, well, when I came from Zimbabwe, and in 2007, I used to live in Montreal. And when I got my first paycheck, I realized that, the government was taking a lot of money from my taxes, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money, they are taking. And just to think about it, you know, you don't know what you don't know, right? And I used to think that the tax person who does my taxes will come up with some magic to make sure that I get more money back when I file my taxes. And I used to just wish, I used to wish that if I don't have to pay anything back, if I don't have to, just break even. Let's say I work that year and the government doesn't tell me to pay them, and I don't have to pay the government, and I just zero out, even, I'll be happy. Not until I started learning about financial literacy, and I find out that what you don't know is what you don't know. And the Canadian tax system, it's not about your accountant or your tax person, your tax professional who does your taxes, who's going to get you more money. It's about what you do throughout that year, you know. And a lot of people, they voluntarily, right, overpay their taxes every single year, right? And the government, they give you a chance every single year, right? Every single year, the government give you a chance to negotiate your tax bill. If you are working and you have a job, you're working every single day, you're going to work, you're grinding, you're trying to feed your kids. And there are two main things which can take your wealth away: taxes and inflation. If you don't control those two things, if you don't know how to control them, and if you don't educate yourself to get the information how you can control those two things, your wealth will run away from you. And most people, they love to put their money in their savings account. And if you're not earning an interest in that savings account, then you're exposing your financial, your cash to inflation. And as you're working, as you're trying to build your financial house, your money with your kid, for your kids, or for your family tree, taxes are number one wealth destroyer, right? So what every single person in Canada, if you are not negotiating your tax bill already, if you're not doing this already, and if you go to your a tax professional or your accountant, and they tell you that you owe money, and hey, there's something you can do about it. You just don't sit there and let someone tell you that you owe money, and then you just go with your life and say, well, at least, you pay taxes on your income tax. You pay taxes on the groceries you buy. You pay taxes on everything you do. But the government, if you understand how the Canadian tax system works, and if you're ignorant to the system, you know, you wish you knew what I know, right? And the thing is that this information is available to every single person, because they say that if you want to if you want to hide a secret, put it in a book, right? And that's the thing, right? So what you want to do is you want to be able to change your tax status so that next year when you file taxes, you won't be surprised when the government comes to you and say, well, you owe this much money for taxes because you underpaid your taxes. And I used to be one of those people whereby I thought having two jobs was the way to go. But no, you're just going to pay more taxes. You're just going to be funding the government more if you do that, right? Yeah, sure. Things might be tough. You might be looking for more income. You might be looking for, for extra income, for a side hustle. The way you want to do it, though, you don't want to do it with having two jobs, right? You want to have your job, and you want to have a business on the side. The reason why, it will give you, some tax write-offs. For example, your cell phone bill, your internet, your mortgage interest. A lot of people are complaining about mortgage interest, right? You can write that off.